Salutations and good morrow everyone. Welcome to North Atlantic Fishing Simulator, where today we are going to teach you guys a couple tips and tricks that I've spent my time playing this game learning to help you guys play a little bit better. The first thing I want to go over is harpooning. Now, a lot of time that I've spent in this game is figuring out how to harpoon correctly and some of the tips that I can give you guys in order to make it a little bit easier. Now, harpooning by any means in this game is not easy. I'm going to go ahead and get out of my wonderful captain's chair here. I'm going to get out. I've already found a school of swordfish here that I am out on. I've caught a couple of them, a couple thousand pounds of swordfish. Now, what a lot of you guys are going to do is probably just start hucking your harpoon out at groups of groups of swordfish, which does make sense. You know, let's just huck the harpoon out there, you know, let's try to aim. What I've noticed is aiming really doesn't do anything. It's like, here, focus, throw, and then I'm going to throw it straight down. So you'll notice that the harpooning in this game is all over the place, like it would be in actual real life if you were trying to huck this large harpoon at a fish in the water. So it makes sense that it's hard to do. But one of the best things that I've learned how to do is wait for them to get close, okay? Because you could kind of spam out harpoons pretty quick, and if they're close to the boat, aka if they're swimming right up near the boat, not only are they already closer, so it's easier to reel them in, but you can also throw your harpoon and have a little bit greater accuracy. See, I almost pegged him that time. We're going to try to get him when he swims out right over here. There he goes. Got him. All right, then you want to reel in. Now, with reeling, whenever you see these little bubbles going, you want to click your reel in button. Like, just spam it. Da, 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 da. And when it's not popping up like that, you just want to hold your reel in button. So what this is doing by spamming this is keeping him from getting any further away, him or her, from getting any further away in the water. And then once they're not swimming and making all those splashes anymore, that's when you want to hold down E and actually get, or hold down your reel in button and actually get them on the boat. So I have tested this out a couple times. You guys can see right here, if I go into my captain's chair and I press V to go out here, I just caught another 500-pound fish. I have about 2-3 fish in here. It says I got 4,000. I got 1,200 pounds of, or 1,900 pounds of fresh fish. I am using pounds instead of kilograms or grams or what have you, but we don't want to go forward any. In fact, we may even want to go backwards. All right, let's get out of the captain's chair and let's get back out here and let's test my harpooning method one more time for you guys. Wait for the fish to get up close to the boat instead of just like "Hata!" and throwing harpoons randomly out into crowds of them. Because even if you have a crowd of swordfish, say, and you're just hucking your harpoon out there hoping to hit one, the game is so inaccurate when it comes to actually throwing the harpoon that even if you're leading the fish, a lot of the times you will end up missing the fish. So let's get one that's going to come up a little bit closer, hopefully. I'm pretty sure we're still going forward, right? Yeah, we're going forward a little bit. But it's a game of patience. That's the biggest thing. Be patient when you're out here. Do not expect yourself to catch a fish every 10 seconds because it does take time. Okay, you got to wait for the fish to come to you. Like all those ones, they're swimming away. These ones over here are currently swimming away. But there is going to be some that spawns up over here. And if what you're seeing is that they're not coming any closer anymore, just move your boat a little bit. There's no harm in moving your boat a little bit. It's no big deal. You just move it a little bit and then you continue on fishing. So you just go like this. You could just click V to move it. I'm just going to go ahead and set my boat to move forward slightly. Also, for you guys which are having a problem with adjusting your speeds and how fast you're going and seeing if you're actually stopped, the little propeller icon right here, that guy right there will tell you how fast your propellers are actually spinning, and it'll even go in the red if they're spinning a little too quick. So I'm going to go ahead and cut mine. See, look, they'll go gray if it's spinning backwards. So I'm going to go ahead and cut mine now. And then I'm going to get out of this, and I'm going to go back out here and get ready for some more harpooning. Come on. There we go. Get out here. Now, like I said, you could just sit here and huck away at a group of swordfish and hope that one day they're all close enough to the point where you spike a fish, but don't. Be patient, okay? Let's just wait around for a fish to come up close, and then once it does, I'll clip back over and we'll keep on going. Okay, so here they are right underneath me again. So once again, guys, you're just going to want to throw it on in there and get a fish. So like I said, it really does help if the fish are right under you, because as the fish get right up underneath you, that's when you're going to be the most accurate with your harpoon. Throwing it a long distance, it seems like you just become less and less and less accurate. Now you guys can see me once again using that reel in button, as you can see at the bottom. As the fish starts to swim way harder, I stop holding E and I start spamming E, and now once again, there we go, we caught us another fish. Hopefully, it looks like that these guys are coming back one more time, so maybe we could get one more here for the books. Get a little bit closer if you could, and then spam. Nope. Come on, get a little bit closer. Nope, didn't hit him. So yeah, you pretty much want to wait until they're right underneath the boat. Now these guys will probably come around and come into the boat, but what I want to do instead, guys, is I want to talk to you guys about a couple other things inside of this game that are really good tips and tricks for you guys. So I'm going to go into V so I can see how much fish I have here. I have quite the amount of fish catch. I've caught 4 of them. I've gotten a 461 pound, a 436, a 1160, and a 3,560. So we caught all sorts of good fish here. Summer has began. That's good. But let's talk about a couple things that I like in this game. First of all, how to fast travel. A lot of you guys are asking me, Sim, how do you fast travel? How do you do things in this game? Well, let's go and check that out. So once you guys have fast traveling active inside of your actual settings here, enable fast travel, yes, you have to have discovered one of the docks. And once you've discovered one of the docks, it's super easy. You just go to the said dock, you click on it, and then it asks if you want to fast travel, and you say yes. And then boom, you will jump all the way across the map. It's going to load for a minute, but you'll be able to fast travel. Now, what I would suggest you guys do if you guys are going to go back to port is make sure that you guys fill your boat before you go back. Now, I know that I have caught like 2,500 pounds in fish. Well, yeah, 2,500 pounds in fish, which is estimated to $54,000. I'm going to go ahead and sell that. But fill your boat, because if you could come back with around $100,000 every time you guys come back to shore, that's the best. Okay, that's the best thing to do, and it's not that hard, especially with a couple of those tips and tricks. Now, important things to pick up once you are at a dock or before you start. I would suggest with the beginning money that you guys have, you guys go into dock, you go into upgrades, and the first thing you guys get is your autopilot. It only costs 3,000, and I would highly, highly, highly suggest this, okay? It's super important because it allows you to do this. Now, I'm going to go back here. I'm going to get my fuel filled up. Okay, and then we're going to get out of here. All right, we're going to turn around a little bit, and I'm going to show you guys about this. Now, before you guys use your autopilot, you cannot be in this green square, and you have to be forcing out towards the area you want to start using your autopilot for. All right, so now here we are. You're going to open up your map. You're going to notice you have these flags down here again. We're going to go back to that same fishing spot we were just at because it seemed to be working. And you're going to go, okay, here's a map point. And you're going to start putting down points on your map where you want to go. Now, it will not allow you to go over land. See, cannot cross land. So try not to do that. But once you're there, then you want to come and go, okay, we're going to go all the way out to this swordfish location because that's where I was fishing before. In fact, it was actually right there. And then you press this button. Now, it doesn't tell you to press this button, but if you press this button, watch what my guy does. There he is. There's my little boat just zipping along, flying through. And you're actually using this, and it is a way more efficient way to travel around the map than trying to travel on your own. To be honest, I tried to do this before in many videos before, doing like a first look and stuff like that for you guys, but what it ended up taking was I was here for 45 minutes trying to travel back to shore instead of just staying where I am or using that fast travel autopilot. So autopilot, super helpful. Make sure that's one of the first things that you guys get. Now, the last thing I want to talk to you guys about here, okay, is you guys need to learn to use your time quick travel. So if I get out of get out of my boating here, and I go over here and go, okay, time skip. Let's skip on to 8 a.m. 7 or 8 a.m. is a great time to start. Just go ahead and skip so you have light so you can actually see what's going on. So time skipping is super, super, super important, guys. Make sure you guys are all time skipping. Use your binoculars to look around and locate the fish. And once you locate some fish, go ahead and get out your harpoon and go start getting it. Now, I will be doing another video a little bit later on that's going to be covering other things for you guys, like using the reel and going on and doing other boats as well. So if you guys want to see those, make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe today for more awesome videos on this game and other simulation games that I like to play, and I'd love to bring more to you guys. So thank you guys all so much, and I'll see all of you guys in the next one.